And I started wondering, how could a well-known person like Nikhil could have done this? Shame on you, Nikhil, for what you have done. I am a motorcyclist first and a YouTuber later. Through this motorcycling thing, I first started making videos on YouTube way back in 2016 and 17 and then disappeared for a very long time. Many things have changed ever since. Many creators came and many vanished, but only a few remained. Even I started my YouTube journey alongside these old creators and my initial videos got very good views. But due to some ups and downs in personal life, I decided to take a step back from YouTube and focus on my personal family life. YouTube was very different back then. There was no Zio or any other 4G, 5G back in the days. So internet was very expensive. Creators in the entire country are only a handful. Even biggies like Technical Guruji and Ashish Silsalani, they were also not even in the picture. YouTube was a very peaceful place. No cringe dramas like today, no controversy, nothing, just pure entertainment. A great creator from that time who now has lost his course of growth of course, but still managed to stay relevant in the picture is our protagonist Mumbiker Nikhil. I have been following him when he had a Swift and a KTM Duke 390 and his subscribers count were as low as 20,000. Can you believe? As I remember, when I first subscribed to him, I watched him a lot back in the day because he was the one who popularized motovlogging in India and my niche was also motovlogging. Then times passed by and he got popularity. He did many long rides and he bought many big bikes, etc. etc. And I enjoyed watching all of that. But then he started shifting his content from motovlogging towards lifestyle blogs and slowly I stopped watching him because I wasn't much interested in his personal and family life. Even then, his videos pop up on my feed every now and then and if I find anything interesting on the thumbnail, I make sure to watch the video. That's all the backstory. I have taken the initial 2-3 minutes in explaining this so that you know this is not a clickbait and I have nothing personal against Nikhil, but it's a genuine issue that I'm going to talk to you about in the video. So stick around till the end of the video to find out what exactly did he do wrong this time. It all started a week back when I suddenly saw this video on my YouTube feed. The title and the thumbnail here, as you can see, says first Indian registered motorcycle to be here. The title instantly grabbed my attention and I immediately click on the video to watch the video of course. After watching a couple of seconds, I figured he was on a road trip in the isolated places of Canada and 2 of his friends were also with him. Funnily enough, he wasn't even riding his motorcycle, at least till where I watched the video. He was carrying the motorcycle on the trailer or the bed as they call it in the West. I clicked on the video seeing the word motorcycle and thinking he was doing another motorcycle road trip in some unknown location. But after seeing him carrying the motorcycle on the back of his truck, I lost attention. Still, I didn't skip the video because I wanted to see what location he mentioned in the title as being the first Indian registered motorcycle to be there. So I kept watching and finally this part came where he is in this place. So this place is called Signpost Forest, which according to Google is a historical place in Watson Lake, Canada. Why is it historical? Because it's a unique collection of signs or stickers started in the year 1942 by a homesick American soldier. Since then, visitors from all around the world have added their own signs, creating a forest of over 100,000 sticker signs of the visitors' names or their vehicle number plates, etc. The location itself is on a deserted highway and very few people take this highway. So it's a once in a lifetime kind of an experience for everyone to be there. Whoever visits here makes sure to leave a sign behind so the world knows that they were here. So our Nikhil, like all the others, pasted the sticker of his name on a board alongside his bike's registration number. So at that point I came to know that this was the place he was referring to in the title. Then I watched the video for another 2-3 minutes and then skipped it because there was nothing interesting left for me in the video. Everything was going okay since then, until the day before yesterday when I saw a post on Facebook that shocked me completely. And I started wondering, how could a well-known person like Nikhil could have done this? Shame on you, Nikhil, for what you have done. If you guys are wondering what I saw on Facebook, then let me give you an introduction of a person. Otherwise, you might not be able to understand the consequences of this event. The introduction is about a person whom I have been following for years and whom I have met a few years back on India Bike Week ride, and who had started this whole motorcycle travel and road trip things in India even before I, Nikhil, and most of you watching this video were even born. So this person happens to be Mr. Deepak Kamath, who needs no introduction among the bikers in India. A very down-to-earth senior person who did a world ride on a ESD motorcycle back in the year 1994, covering around 42,000 kilometers within a span of 42 days. And this is just one insane thing among all the others that he has done that places him as one of the most respected person in the motorcycle community today. Those of you who don't know him can Google him and have a look at all the rides that he has done and look at all of his achievements. I won't be talking about all of that in this video, otherwise this video will be very long. Now let's come straight to the point. This was the Facebook post that I saw that day. You can pause the screen and read it if you want, but let me summarize it for you. He starts the post by fake claim alert. And after that, he describes how Nikhil's claim to be the first Indian registered motorcycle is fake. He also posts 2 photos and a video. These are the photos, and as you can see here is a red Dominar. And in the photo, what it says on the gate kind of thing behind, read it yourself. Signpost Forest. The same place from Nikhil's video, right? But this one is from years back, in fact in the year 2018. Then I remembered Mr. Kamath did a ride called Dominar Polar Odyssey where he covered most of the American continent. I even watched few videos of the ride back in the day because I also own a Dominar myself. This didn't strike my mind when I was watching the video. I couldn't even believe it. And wait, things get even worse. Mr. Kamath in the post claims that he also pasted 2 sticker signs there in the signpost forest. Here is the video of the same.
So the nearest one was, there is a spell error, but that is fine. The nearest one and a beautiful board that I could get is this one to have placed our footprint here.
As you can see, there are 2 stickers here. One says Dominar Polar Odyssey and the other says Armstrong. Mr. Kamath accuses Nikhil of peeling his stickers off of the signpost to support his false claim of him being the first Indian registered bike to be there. How shameless. Again, I have nothing against Nikhil. I have seen him starting from scratch till here. He has worked very hard on his way here, but he's been struggling a lot for views in the very recent times, and other people who started with him on YouTube are now far ahead of where he stands from where Nikhil is today. Is that the reason why he is doing all these things, making false claims and peeling stickers to grab views and stay relevant? He thinks he can get away with it. Not when people like us are still on the platform to let the world know of the truth. So Nikhil, you are not the one on the first Indian registered motorcycle to be there at the signpost forest. Mr. Kamath is. You have done a terrible mistake. It's okay, mistakes do happen, but the best thing you can do right now is to make a video of the same, admitting what you have done and formally apologizing to Mr. Kamath for trying to take away something claiming to be yours, which is not. Viewers, share this video as much as possible so that Nikhil comes to know about it, that his false claim has been exposed. I'll post the link to the post of Mr. Kamath down in the description box below so that you can see it for yourself. Thanks for joining in today. I won't ask you to like or subscribe to my channel today, but if you think I have raised a genuine point, then at least share this video on all the platforms so that people know about the truth and Nikhil apologizes. After that, we can all be in peace. Let's see what he does. Until next time, East Indian Explorer signing off. Bye bye and take care.